Hello, welcome back to the Scribbly Corner. It guess this is your first video. My name is Stee. I'm a comic artist and illustrator, and the Scribbly Corner is basically a vodcast where I talk about all things in the art community as well as mental health and mindset. So for today's video, our topic is going to be everything you need to know about being creative, or basically how to be creative. In this video, I'm going to be breaking it down into three parts. The first part is going to be defining what actually is creativity, and basically me telling you guys you're already a creative, okay? And then the second part is going to be how do you get creative ideas, and then the last part is going to be how to improve the creative process. But before we get into the video, just a little bit of housekeeping. Your girl's still without a computer. The computer you see in the background is actually my mom's computer. She let me borrow it for school. So yeah, I'm still without a computer. So y'all better like this video so I can buy a new computer. Also, if you're interested in the drawing that I'm doing in this video or any art that I have, you can always check out my other social medias. It's at Scribbly Bits on most platforms. There you'll be able to keep up to date with all the type of content that I make as well as all the art that I have. Okay, none of that's all out the way. Let's get into the main meat and potatoes of the video. So first, let's define what creativity is. What even is creativity? What is this magical thing that some people possess and others don't? First, let me just dispel the belief that some people are creative and others aren't. Everybody is creative in some way, shape, or form. Some people, it's just harder for them to express themselves than others, and that could be due to trauma or just due to growing up. I know the famous Pablo Picasso quote is that everybody is born an artist and da 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 da. And as bad as a person as he was low-key spitting with that quote, because I definitely do think it's true that everyone has the ability to express themselves creatively. It just might not be through art or singing or writing. It could be from like knitting or even like building computers or even like riding a horse. I don't know. But I think what really is like fueling me to like make this video was I was on the little subreddit, because y'all know I'm a subreddit gremlin. I be on them subreddits. I don't participate, but I be on there. So I was on the r slash webtoons subreddit, and there was a discussion about how a lot of webtoons are allegedly using AI. And if you want my overall opinion on AI, I basically think that it can be used as a tool to assist in the creative process, but I don't believe that it should be used in the finished product, because at the end of the day, it's not you making it, it's the AI. Anyways, I'm saying this all to say, there was a comment under in the subreddit in this discussion, and it was basically an artist asking their friend, why do they make AI art, or why do they feel the need that they have to make AI art? And the friend's response quite literally made me so sad. He was basically said that because you, meaning artists, are so creative and they're not. And that just makes me so sad, because I'm someone that I believe everybody can be creative. I believe that everybody has the ability to be creative. So it just makes me so sad to hear someone say that. Because creativity is more than just being able to make beautiful works of art or being able to write symphonies in your sleeve. Creativity is literally just expressing yourself. You know what? Repeat after me, y'all. You do not have to be good to be creative. You can make stick figures and still be creative. Somehow in our society, we've placed creative expression and mastery of a talent on the same level when they are literally not synonymous. If you Google what creativity is, they're not a synonym for one another. 2-year-olds are creative. A person that's never held a pencil in their life is creative. And why? Because being creative is just an idea. And the creative process is just knowing how to go through with said idea. Theoretically, you don't even gotta make the idea. You don't even have to make it into reality in order to be creative. Creativity is not this magical thing that everybody think it is. It's literally just the concept. It's not even the product. It's just the idea generation. So to define creativity, it is the concept. It is an idea. It is not the haves and the haves not. because all humans in some type of capacity have this ability. If you've ever had an idea, that's creativity. If you ever said, I think maybe the way this show ended, or maybe the way this movie ended could be better, or I could like change it in a way, that's creativity. Now that we have a solid definition of creativity, we can now go further into discussion into where does creativity come from and how do we get creative ideas. Since creativity is just the idea, obviously it's going to come from you, but what do you do when you don't have any ideas? How can we get more creative thoughts or more creative ideas? How can we be more creative? For many, I know for me at least, my creativity comes from inspiration. Inspiration is probably one of the most largest contributing factors to fueling creativity. I'm inspired by other artists, and even when it comes to making content like my YouTube videos, I'm inspired by other content creators. I feel like there is like this notion that creativity needs to be 100% unique, when the truth is creativity or even creative ideas are just a mod podge of different ideas and different experiences that we face in our day-to-day life. For many people in the creative field, especially people in my field, which is comics, I think that they feel like they're not as creative because they don't think they have an original idea. But let's be honest here, there's no such thing as an original idea, so the fear of not being original shouldn't hold us back as creatives. And it shouldn't hold back our creativity either. A big milestone in a person who decides to become a professional creative basically is realizing what truly makes an idea original, and it's the personal experiences of the creator and what they add to the project. But what if fear of not being original isn't what's holding you back? What if you just don't have any ideas? So my solution from my experience would be to basically experience life. Yes, I am telling you to basically go outside and touch grass. I say that a lot, but I say that because every problem that faces creatives can be solved by just taking a step away from the art form, from the music, from the dancing, and just taking a moment to just live, to just exist. Especially since art imitates life. You can't create art if you don't have a life. So the super secret hack to having endless creative ideas and never feeling burnt out is literally just try not to be creative. Inspiration will come when you're not seeking it, when you're just living your everyday life, or even better, when you're living in the moment and not focusing on pushing creative ideas out. That is when you will be at your most creative. My favorite affirmation, because y'all know I'm an affirmation girly, is creativity flows through me naturally, which means whatever idea I need, it'll come to me when I need it. So whenever I feel stuck creatively, whenever I feel like I don't have any ideas to work on projects, or whenever I don't even have an idea to make a video, I just say that to myself, and just maybe as a way to like reaffirm to myself that whatever idea that I need, it's gonna come to me and whatever timing the universe has. Because, like, if you think about it, creativity is kind of like a poop. Sometimes you can't force it out, and other times it's coming out like diarrhea. So, once we have an idea and it's already formed and it's very clear in our mind, the part of actually creating can be terrifying. I'm someone who finds the part of actually making something to be very scary. For me, it's mainly a mixture of a fear of failure and a fear of self doubt. But I know for others, it can be a fear of being seen, or even like a fear of being mocked by one's peers. What has helped me the most in my creative journey to make things such as my webcomic or even making videos like this was the saying, do it scared. Basically doing it even though you're afraid. I know for some people, you're afraid of putting your heart and soul into a project and to get a negative response, or even worse, sometimes it can feel like it's even worse, getting crickets, like not hearing anything back. But like if you've been on social media, you know like the trend that's been going around that's like day one or like one day. There is going to be, the day one or the one day. And it's better to start your project now or years down the line and just thinking, what if, or what if I started sooner? And it's just getting over that mental hurdle of thinking about what others want for you, or trying to just do what you want because you love it. Most importantly, when it comes to the creative process, is making sure that you're creating for you. You're creating the project of your dreams that has been in your mind for years. This is only for you. It's not for anyone else. It's not, maybe you're bringing it out to other people, but it's the most important thing to remember is that this is for your past, present, and future self. And even more importantly to note is that no one else is going to make this dream idea that you have. Only you have this ability to create it. So if you want the idea that you want, you better make it yourself, because trust me, commissioning people is expensive and people get stuff wrong and you don't want to go through that. So you should just go through it yourself. And who cares if it's cringy, if it's dorky, if it's cringe. I was gonna talk about the that animation that was going around recently, but I'm not. But we need more stuff like that in the world, and the world needs your story. Like, so don't be afraid to share. And that's honestly the that's honestly the biggest takeaway from the last point on how to improve the creative process, is to just do it afraid and to just do it. I don't want to sound like Nike, because I don't want them to be like, you stole our slogan, but just do it. Do it afraid. That's what I tell myself all the time. So anyways, this is the end of the video, guys. Oh wait, let me do a little recap. So in this video, we had a discussion about how to be creative. What's this magical thing of creativity? And basically, everybody's creative. Everyone has the ability to be creative. It just takes effort and hard work. But everything in life takes effort and hard work, honestly. And then we talked about how to get creative ideas, which basically the best way to get creative ideas is to just go outside, talk to people, touch some grass. And then we talked about how to improve the creative process, where honestly we talked more about like how to start the creative process. Maybe that's another video for another time. Anyways, I hope this video could help you guys. As always, I want this to be a discussion, so make sure you guys comment down below any ideas you have about creativity. What do you believe creativity is, and how do you get creative ideas, and how do you do your creative process, basically? I'm kind of like in my creative era. I've just been making a lot of videos discussing about creativity, about artist block, about making time for art, and how you can be a creative at any age. And that's just like been like the interest of like the type of videos that I've been making. So like I'm gonna make this like the little era of creativity. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Don't know if I'm gonna be making any more different types of videos. I do have like a whole list of videos that I want to make in the future, but I also do want to like get back into like my vlogging content. So, we're going to have like little diversity and stuff like that. But yeah, also, I ain't forget, y'all got homework. In the comments down below, your homework is going to be describing what inspires you the most as an artist. I did briefly talk about how there's no such thing as an original thought, and how we all have different types of inspirations for our art, whether it is an actual artist, or if it's like a movement, or if it's like nature or like religion. So yeah, comment down below. I want to know what inspires you to create, whether it's dancing, writing, singing, drawing, painting, sculpting. You guys are multi-talented. But yeah, this is the end of the video, guys. If you made it to this far, I look forward to seeing your homework. I do grade them. I grade them literally by like hearting them. That's like my version of like the little star stickers. I never got a star. Wait, no, I almost lied. I did get a star sticker once and I was so happy. But yeah, end of the video, guys. If you like this video, make sure you like, you subscribe, and you do your homework. And as I said before earlier in the video, if you do want to see the illustration that I did in my sketchbook, I don't think I'm posting this on Instagram because it's just like a little doodle. Also, they're like fat, chubby fairies. I don't know. I might post them. I haven't been posting on Instagram, but if you do want to see any of my other artwork as well as my comments, everything's linked in the description. Also, I'm going to be having definitely a link for the little fine liners I'm using. They're the Prismacolor fine liners. I've had them for almost 4 years now, and they work perfectly fine. I love them so much. And if you guys want to pick up a pack, you can use my Amazon affiliate link down below. Yeah, your girl moving up in the world. So yeah, yeah, so just go into the description. I have a bunch of links there. Live your best life, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.